Shazam! This is Jay Jacobs. Welcome to the Job Shop Show Express. Joining me is my co-host Jonathan Friedel of Black Mountain Manufacturing.
Good to be here.
Today we'll be discussing the Welder article. Welding cobots reach places traditional welding automation cannot. Imagine a world where robots crawl up the sides of ships like mechanical spiders, welding massive steel plates together with perfect precision. This isn't science fiction. It's happening right now in shipyards across the globe, thanks to an innovation called collaborative robots.
That's fascinating. And it's transforming more than just shipbuilding. These cobots are revolutionizing everything from heavy equipment manufacturing to agricultural machinery.
Let me break down why this is such a game changer. Unlike traditional welding robots that are fixed in place like giant stationary arms, these cobots can be moved around as easily as a toolbox.
The mobility aspect is remarkable. How exactly are companies implementing this technology?
Well, there's this fascinating case from Sweden where a bucket repair company reduced their working time by 30% just by bringing these cobots directly to the workpiece. Instead of struggling to move massive excavator buckets to a fixed welding station, they simply wheel the cobot wherever it's needed.
That must be creating opportunities in places where traditional automation wasn't feasible.
Exactly right. And here's what's really interesting. These cobots can be mounted on magnetic rails that let them literally crawl along curved surfaces. Imagine a robot spider making its way around a ship's hull, laying down perfect welds as it goes.
The precision must be incredible. How does the quality compare to traditional welding methods?
The consistency is remarkable. These cobots maintain perfect speed, angle, and distance throughout the entire weld. But here's what's really surprising. A skilled welder can learn to program these machines in less than a day.
That's quite different from traditional robotic systems that required extensive programming knowledge.
You know what's even more impressive? In Ontario, there's a mining equipment manufacturer that developed a custom skid system for their cobot to handle 15-ton workpieces. They've got the robot and human welders working in tandem, literally leapfrogging across massive truck bodies.
The implications for worker safety must be significant, especially in those challenging environments.
That's one of the key benefits. These cobots are taking on the most physically demanding and hazardous welding tasks, which means less strain on human welders. We're seeing improved worker retention because welders can focus on the more creative and less physically taxing aspects of their work.
How are companies justifying the investment in this technology?
Here's the fascinating part. These systems cost just a fraction of traditional welding automation. They're particularly valuable in high mix, low volume environments where traditional robots wouldn't make economic sense. Plus, their portability means one cobot can serve multiple workstations.
Looking ahead, what developments can we expect to see in this technology?
The technology is evolving rapidly. We're seeing cobots with greater reach and more sophisticated capabilities entering the market. Some can now handle complex weldments with external axis positioners and coordinated motion systems. But perhaps most exciting is how they're blurring the line between collaborative and traditional industrial robots.
That's really reshaping the future of manufacturing, isn't it?
Absolutely right. And here's what I find most compelling. This isn't about replacing human welders. It's about giving them sophisticated tools that enhance their capabilities. Think of it like giving a carpenter a power saw instead of a hand saw. It's still the carpenter's skill that matters. But now, they can work more efficiently and safely.
That's a powerful way to look at it.
Well, that brings us to the end of our discussion today. The next time you see a massive construction project or walk past a shipyard, remember there might be a cobot working alongside human welders, helping to build our world piece by piece. The future of welding isn't about humans versus robots. It's about humans and robots working together to achieve what neither could do alone.
Thanks for exploring this fascinating intersection of human skill and robotic assistance with us today.
Thanks for listening. That's another Job Shop Show Express episode. Until next time, keep those lasers cutting and those spindles turning. Have a fantastic day. And now a word about our sponsor. Paperless Parts is the #1 quoting and collaboration software for manufacturers, streamlining the entire process in one secure, centralized platform. Built to meet CMMC compliance standards, Paperless Parts helps manufacturers drive efficiency, improve communication, and boost profitability. Learn more at paperlessparts.com.